One of the most important concepts in Angular is change detection. Change detection is responsible for keeping the UI in sync with the data in our application. Whenever something changes, for example, a user click a button or HTTP request finishes or a timer completes, Angular checks the application state and updates the DOM if needed. In example here, we have one property count, and this property is displayed here in template with text interpolation. And when we click on this increment button, our increment method will be called, and this count value will be increased by 1. And let's see that in browser. Okay. If we click on increment button, our count will be increased every time. But what is interesting here, in our code in editor, we update here count property, but we didn't manually set this value on UI. Here, Angular will handle the UI update automatically for us, and that is happening because there is change detection mechanism in Angular. You may ask what triggers change detection in Angular. After this click event, here, Angular automatically runs change detection. This happens because Angular listens to async events, and after those events complete, it checks the application state. Some common things that trigger change detection are DOM events like click, input, submit, mouse over, and etc. But Angular will also run change detection when, for example, HTTP request completes, when some timer like set timeout finishes, or in case of promise, after the promise resolves. So for our example, flow of execution will be next. When user click this button, then we will execute this increment method here, and then state count will be changed, and then Angular starts change detection, and finally UI will be updated with latest data. So final conclusion for this example is that Angular checks the component automatically after the button click. This is the default behavior of Angular change detection, but Angular actually allows you to control when and how often change detection runs using something called change detection strategies. In next video, we will talk about strategies. For this video, that's it. Subscribe, like, and see you there.